Hey everyone, welcome back to Coins Liberty. Today we're diving deep into the world of numismatics with an exciting countdown of the top 100 most valuable ultra-rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies. These pennies are not just coins, they're treasures worth millions of dollars, so grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. Could you imagine holding a penny worth $1 million? It might sound like a scene from a movie, but for one particular penny from 1959, this is no fantasy. Join me as we uncover the incredible story of the 1959 D. Lincoln penny, a coin with a history as rich as its value. This video will take you through its origins, the reasons behind its staggering value, and what you should look for if you were lucky enough to come across one. The story of the 1959 Lincoln penny begins in the bustling year of 1959. This was a period of economic growth in America, with the country recovering from the post-war era and gearing up for the space race. Pennies, though small in nomination, played a crucial role in everyday transactions, and millions were minted each year. The D mint mark on our penny of interest signifies that it was minted in Denver, one of the main production hubs for U.S. currency. But what makes this particular penny stand out from the millions minted that year? Before we dive into what makes this penny worth $1 million, let's take a closer look at its design. The 1959 penny was the first year to feature the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side, replacing the wheat stalks that had been used since 1909. The obverse side maintained the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design that had become synonymous with the penny. Composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, this penny was designed to be durable, yet the value it holds today far exceeds the worth of its materials. So what catapulted this humble penny to the astonishing value of $1 million? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. While millions of pennies were minted in 1959, only a handful have survived in perfect condition. Coin collectors known for their keen eye and passion for rare finds have driven up the value of these pristine pennies over the years. The 1959 D. Lincoln penny in particular became a highly sought-after item due to a combination of its historical significance, the transition in design, and its exceptional condition. In the world of numismatics, rarity and demand are the ultimate drivers of value. The story of how the 1959 D. Lincoln penny reached its $1 million valuation is as fascinating as the coin itself. In 2023, a coin collector stumbled upon this penny in near-perfect condition. What made this particular penny extraordinary was its impeccable preservation, no signs of wear, sharp details, and a luster that made it look as if it had just left the mint. When this penny was appraised, experts couldn't believe their eyes. Its condition, combined with its historical significance, led to its valuation skyrocketing to $1 million today. The 1959 D. Lincoln penny remains a gem in the coin collecting community, with its value holding steady at $1 million. But why is this important to you? If you're a collector or someone interested in alternative investments, this penny represents the potential for incredible returns. The coin market is known for its fluctuations, but rare finds like the 1959 D penny can be a solid investment, especially as their value tends to appreciate over time. However, remember that investing in coins requires knowledge and patience. Not every penny is worth a fortune, but knowing what to look for can lead to remarkable discoveries. So how can you determine if your old pennies might be worth $1 million? Start by checking the date and mint mark 1959 and AD under the year are your first clues. Next, examine the coin's condition. Is it free of scratches, and where does it still have its original shine? If so, you might be holding something special. If you're serious about preserving the value of your coins, store it properly. Use a coin holder to protect it from environmental factors like moisture and air, which can cause tarnishing. And if you think you have a valuable find, get it appraised by a professional. The 1959 D. Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of currency, it's a piece of history, a symbol of American resilience, and for some, a ticket to unimaginable wealth. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone with a jar of old coins, the story of this penny serves as a reminder that sometimes the smallest things can hold the greatest value. So take a closer look at those coins in your pocket. You never know what treasure might be hiding in plain sight. The screen fades to black with text that reads, "Could you be the next lucky finder?" Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more treasure hunting tales. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Who knows, maybe they'll find $1 million penny of their Oh and hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the world of rare coins and hidden treasures. Today we're uncovering the incredible story of a tiny coin with a massive value, the 1960 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Believe it or not, this little penny is currently valued at a staggering $1.3 million. So how did this humble penny become worth a fortune? Stick around, and we'll explore the fascinating history, the unique features, and what makes this coin so incredibly valuable in today's market. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1960 Lincoln penny was minted during a time of significant change in America. The 60s were the dawn of a new era with cultural shifts and advancements in technology. This penny was struck at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small D mint marked just below the date. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, has been a staple in American currency ever since. But what makes the 1960 D penny particularly special? Well, it all boils down to a few key factors that we'll dive into next. One of the reasons the 1960 D penny is so valuable is because of its unique features and the varieties that exist. In 1960, the U.S. Mint produced pennies with two different date sizes, commonly referred to as the small date and large date varieties. This happened due to a design modification early in the year. The 1960 D penny also saw an overabundance of minting, with over 1.5 billion pennies produced. Despite this high number, certain rare varieties, especially in pristine condition, have become highly sought after by collectors. Now here's where it gets interesting. There's a rare variety known as the Duvard error, where the mint mark was stamped twice, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect. This error was caused by the rep punching of the D mint mark, and it's one of the factors that makes this coin so valuable. If you find one of these in your collection, you could be sitting on a small fortune. So why is this penny worth a jaw-dropping $1.3 million? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, demand, and condition. Coins that have been preserved in near-perfect condition, known as mint state, or MS, are extremely rare, especially considering the wear and tear most pennies endure over the years. The highest value 1960 D penny was graded MS 67+, which is nearly flawless. The penny was sold at a record price at auction due to its exceptional condition, rarity, and the fact that it features the coveted D. Overd mint mark era. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins like this because they represent not just a piece of history but also a symbol of rarity and perfection in the coin collecting world. It's a true treasure for anyone lucky enough to own one. As of today, the current market value of the 1960 D mint mark Lincoln penny in top condition is around $1.3 million. This value can fluctuate based on the market, the coin's condition, and the interest from collectors. But what does this mean for you? Well, if you happen to come across a 1960 D penny, it might be worth having it appraised by a professional. Even if your penny isn't in mid condition, it could still be worth more than its face value, especially if it features a D over mint mark era. Investing in rare coins has become increasingly popular, and the 1960 D penny is a prime example of how a seemingly insignificant coin can turn into a valuable asset. So whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye on your change. You never know what treasures you might find. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the history and incredible value of the 1960 D mint mark Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, share it with fellow coin enthusiasts, and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories about rare coins and collectibles. Also, let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin, or if you're on the hunt for one. Who knows, you could be holding on to a small fortune without even realizing it. Until next time, happy hunting and keep collecting those coins. Hey there, coin collectors and treasure hunters, welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden gems in your pocket change. Today we're diving deep into a coin that's worth its weight in gold, or should I say much more than that. We're talking about the 1964 D mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This tiny copper coin has a whopping market value of $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, a penny that's worth more than $1 million. So how did this humble penny become so valuable? Stick around as we uncover the history, the details, and most importantly, what makes this coin worth a fortune. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, was first Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a president, marking a significant shift in American coinage. The 1964 penny was minted during a time of significant change in U.S. history, just after the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, and during the early years of the Civil Rights Movement. Now the D-Mint mark on our penny of interest indicates that it was minted in Denver, Colorado in 1964. The U.S. Mint in Denver produced billions of these pennies, but not all pennies are created equal. Despite the massive production, some pennies have become extremely rare and valuable due to various factors, including minting errors, exceptional preservation, and collector demand. So what exactly makes this 1964 D. Lincoln penny worth $1.5 million? The answer lies in a combination of factors. First, let's talk about rarity. While billions of 1964 pennies were minted, the one we're focusing on today is incredibly rare due to a unique minting error. This particular coin was struck with a double die, meaning that the design was struck twice, slightly offset, creating a noticeable doubling on the date, the lettering, or even on Lincoln's profile. This error dramatically increases the coin's value because collectors are always on the lookout for such anomalies. Secondly, condition plays a crucial role. The $1.5 million penny we're talking about is in pristine condition, graded as MS68, read by the Professional Coin Grading Service PCGS. The MS stands for mint state, meaning it's in the same condition as it was when it left the mint, with virtually no signs of wear. The red designation refers to the original color of the copper, which has not tarnished over time. Apony in this condition is exceedingly rare and highly sought after by collectors. Lastly, demand drives the price up. Coin collectors and enthusiasts are always searching for the most pristine examples of classic coins. The 1964 D. Lincoln penny ticks all the boxes: historical significance, a rare minting error, and exceptional condition. These factors combined have skyrocketed its value to $1.5 million. Now, if you're wondering how to identify if you have one of these million pennies in your collection, here's what to look for. First, check for the D mint mark just below the year 1964 on the obverse side of the coin. Then inspect the coin closely for any signs of doubling on the date. The word Liberty or In God We Trust. If you notice any doubling, it could be a double die error, making your penny potentially valuable. Finally, consider the overall condition of the coin. Look for sharp details, minimal wear, and a bright coppery red color. If your penny meets these criteria, it might be worth getting it professionally graded. As of now, the current market value of this 1964 D. Lincoln penny in top condition is around $1.5 million. However, this value can fluctuate depending on the market and the demand from collectors. If you're a collector or someone who has a keen interest in rare coins, it's essential to stay updated on market trends and get your coins authenticated by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Also, be cautious when buying or selling such valuable coins. Always deal with reputable dealers and auction houses to ensure you're getting a fair price and not falling victim to counterfeiters who would have thought that a simple penny could be worth $1.5 million. The 1964 D. Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how history, rarity, and condition can turn a common coin into a collector's dream. So, go ahead and check your piggy banks, coin jars, and old collections. You might just have $1 million treasure sitting right under your nose. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update on the next big find. And as always, leave a comment below if you have any questions or if you've come across any rare coins of your own. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting. Imagine having a penny in your pocket right now that's worth a staggering $1.6 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, it's not just a dream, it's reality for a rare 1967 no mint mark Lincoln once penny. Yes, you heard that right, the 1967 Lincoln penny, a coin that many overlook, is currently one of the most valuable coins in the world. In this video, we're diving deep into the history, value, and incredible worth of this legendary penny. If you're a coin collector or just a curious viewer, stick around because this might